Today, I'm going to show you a fun and organized way to determine or establish differences and similarities between two or more elements. This tool that I'm going to show you today is called a Venn diagram, okay? And if you want to learn how to use it and learn how to make it, then stay tuned to this short explanation that I'm sure you're going to love. Okay, for us to start working, we need to have all our supplies. I have markers, I have pencil, paper, and I already drew a sun and an earth that are the two elements that we're going to compare and contrast today, okay? For the purposes of building a Venn diagram, we need to make two circles that need to touch each other at a certain point, okay? And I found that this plastic container was the perfect mold for that. So I am just drawing my two circles. You need to take into account that the circles need to be of a certain size. The two sides that are separate are going to be the differences between the two elements, and the sides that are touching each other, okay, are the ones where you're going to write all the similarities or the points in common that the two elements you're comparing and contrasting have, okay? I'm going to start with the sun that is at the left side, okay, where the sun drawing is, okay. I start with writing the name, okay, of the sun and start writing some differences, okay. We can name any difference that come to our mind. It's important for us to know already what difference is the one that we want to highlight, okay. So here I'm going. I'm starting with highlighting that the sun is a star, okay? That is kind of the first difference that comes to my mind when I think about the sun and the earth. The second is that the sun is made out of gases. In the center of the solar system is the sun, okay? So everything revolves around it, right? And last but not least, no life or water is in the sun, okay? We cannot find life or water. When I finish with my differences, I start underlining in red. Remember that all your titles, girls, should be underlined in red in your notebook or on your notebook, sorry. And now I'm gonna start with the earth, okay? In this case, I'm starting with the title as well, that I'm gonna write the earth, okay? And in the main difference, at the same level that I have that the sun is a star, after I underline, of course, in red, after I underline, I'm gonna write that as opposed to the sun that is a star, the earth is a planet, okay? So it's the only planet we have seen yet, right? We have studied yet, because we started with the earth, because we celebrated Earth Day. Then we went with the moon that is not a planet, and now we're going with the sun that is not a planet either, okay? So the earth is a planet. That is the first difference that I can name between the sun and the earth. The second, I have at the same level where I wrote that the sun is made out of gases, I'm writing that the earth is made out in a 70% of water, okay? Most of the earth is made out of water, okay? That is a very important difference between the sun and the earth. In number 3, we have that the sun is the center of the system, okay? That's why it is called the solar system. And in number 3, I have to write in the differences that the earth is the third planet where we can find in the solar system, okay? And in number 4, we have that it has life in it and the sun doesn't have any life in it, okay? Now I'm going in the center where my two circles are meeting, and I'm writing all my common points, okay, or the similarities that we can find between the sun and the earth, that we do find similarities. The first one is that they're both in the solar system, okay, so there we have a common point between sun and the earth. The second one is that they're both in the universe, okay, and the third one that I wrote, and that I wrote only 3, is that they're in the same galaxy. That is the Milky Way, okay? So I'm writing all of those similarities in the center board. Then you see, there you have it. Amazing. And that, girls, is how you make your own Venn diagram. Good luck. Bye-bye.